Like, I really didn't believe it or own what I can do until I work with you guys. 100%. There's no doubt in my mind. Like, before I was like, yeah, I'm good. But I didn't think for 1 second that I was like, yeah. So thank you guys.
Let me share with you guys a quick story how one small boutique massage therapy studio on Long Island helped generate $19,000 in new sales from one client. See, in this training, I'm going to share with you how you can create strategic alliances in your local area that will give you boatloads of hot, qualified leads that will help generate thousands and thousands of dollars in reoccurring revenue for your business. My name is Roz Slaughter. I am the creator of Metaburn Fitness, as well as the author of the best-selling book, The 1 Hour Trainer, a 90-day roadmap to creating a fitness business that you love that is profitable. I'm also known for helping personal trainers and gym owners do stupid, crazy things like generate $100K in under 12 months utilizing simple marketing and sales systems that are designed to get results.
I think all these things in my life have improved because Roz and Greg took a chance on me. They kind of, took me under their wing and gave me all the tools I needed. They showed me the way, but they didn't tell me what to do. So they gave me all the tools I needed, and it was kind of left to me having to figure it out. But that's what I needed. I'm not someone that you tell me what to do and I'm going to go and do it. They just gave me the right guidance, and they knew what I needed in the moment that I was in. I mean, the ups and downs over 18 months there was a lot of times I'd reach out to Roz and I'm like, dude, like, what is going on? Like, I'm over here and then I'm over here. And he was like, you need to go through the process.
See, I'm not speaking from theory. As you know, I own multiple studios and I currently work in one here in South Florida. And why do I do that? Because I love the game that I'm in. See, I've been doing it for 20 years, 13 of those owning 5 multiple training studios, all doing multiple 6 figures with my business partner, Greg Kalifatic, aka The Technician. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of the marketing wheel? See, on a bike, we know it has a wheel and it has spokes inside that wheel. One of my mentors taught me about this marketing wheel many, many years ago. And inside this wheel, if you want to have a profitable fitness business, you have to have multiple spokes. Too many people are hanging up and thinking everything, putting all their eggs in one basket and thinking, here, you know what? I'm going to put all my money in Facebook ads. I'm going to do all this Instagram stuff. I'm going to jump on this new platform because Gary told me I'm going to jump on TikTok, right? See, if you put all your eggs in one basket and something happens, you drop the basket and you break all your eggs, now you're up a river without a paddle. See, at Metaburn Fitness, we learned a long time ago that if you create strategic alliances, you won't have to worry about if referrals come in, if your marketing campaign falls flat. More importantly, if you're not getting referrals, you don't have to worry because you have multiple marketing spokes in the wheel. But the one we're going to talk about today specifically is how you can generate strategic alliances. What is a strategic alliance? This is a partnership between you and another individual or business that will help you grow your business utilizing customers that you both share. Very simple concept. Now, we've heard about it, but there's the right way to do it and there's the wrong way to do it. I want to share with you the wrong way because this is what I see every day when personal trainers call me up, or massage therapists or physical therapists or whoever, other business owners. A lot of people in the food business right now call me, or the vitamin business, and they say, I want to send you leads, Roz, but first, before you send me leads, what I want you to do is give me some clients. Let me get into your email. Let me send out an email for you on your behalf, right? See, a lot of people want this way. This is the wrong way. You don't want to go in there and say, oh, we're going to share leads. We're going to share referrals. I send you, you send me. That's the wrong way. First and foremost, and one of my favorite books here is The Go-Giver. This is a great book by Bob Burg and John David Mann. And I want to read a quick quote. The most valuable gift you have to offer is yourself. Pick up a copy of this book. It really helps. And what I mean by that is when you go in and you're trying to create a strategic alliance, Don't go in there and say, hey, give me your clients. Let me get access to your database. Let me get to your clients. No, find out the pain points, but I'm going to give you specifics a little bit later. But find out how you can make a real connection, a real relationship. Second way that you don't want to do it, lead boxes. You're not dropping lead boxes into someone's studio or their gym or their place of business. Nobody has real estate areas for that. That stuff's old school, not working anymore. Another way, the wrong way, is zero value referrals, right? So you kind of try to set up these systems and you're like, well, you know what? I'm going to send my clients, you send your clients. That doesn't work. There's no true relationship. There's no true agreement, right? See, I can share with you guys this works because what I've done here in my studios in New York and in South Florida is that I create these all the time. But you may be struggling. You may want to know, you know what, Roz? This is great training. I want to learn how you did it. How do we hook up? How do we link up, Roz? How do I get on your calendar? It's very simple. I want you guys to know if you need some help around strategic alliances, all you got to do is go to workwithroz.com. There's a short intake form on that page. It'll talk a little bit about who I am, what we do at Fitness Business Mastery, how we do the 4 S's, which is specialize, sell, systemize, and soar. But more importantly, I'll share with you some of the strategies that we're talking about inside of this training so that you can take it right away and start to implement it into your business, okay? That's workwithroz.com. Now, let's just jump into the story that you guys want to hear. How did I turn this one client into $19,000? The name of the place is actually Touch Evolution. It's a massage therapy. So the first thing I did is that I went and I canvassed the area. What businesses had the similar clients that I had that could invest in personal training, right? So people who care about their bodies, beauty, supplement companies, massage, chiropractors. These are all businesses that share the same clientele. Most of this stuff isn't going to be, you're not going to be able to do it on insurance or medical, right? So I found Touch Evolution. I went into Touch Evolution and I met the owners. There was 2 young ladies, awesome business owners. They were out and about doing their thing. First, I set a meeting. I chatted with them. I learned about them, right? And then I said, oh, who is your ideal client? What type of client comes in here? Is it someone who's looking for just relief? Is it a special type of massage that you do? I wanted to learn about them. I didn't ask them, can you send me clients? I didn't tell them anything about my business. All I wanted to know is what was their relationship? How long had they been in business? Were they winning? Were they struggling? What were their weaknesses? Everything. How could I offer any of my expertise in marketing and sales and operations? How could I lend a hand? You see, I went with the go-giver mindset first. Really critical. Then what did I do is I purchased massages for myself and my business partner. Why? I wanted to experience their service so that I could be a first-hand testimonial for what they do. See, a lot of times we don't want to invest in our business, so we try to get into this and we're like, oh yeah, you know, we can send leads back to you and you send leads to me. No, go and put your money where your mouth is. So I got on the table and I experienced 2 of their massage therapists, my business partner as well. So now when I spoke about Touch Evolution, I could mention Melissa and I could talk about what they do and why they do and how they help with my lower back struggles, right? I was a actual customer and I didn't ask them for a discount. I didn't ask them, could they help me out and let me get a free try? No, I invested in their business. I took their cards. I came back to my clients and I started to speak about this business. Now, I didn't ask them for anything yet. And then eventually I sent a client. Then I sent another client. And I said, hey, you know what, Mary? Just tell them that Roz from Metaburn Fitness sent you. And after a couple times, I got a call from Melissa. She's like, hey, you know what? Why don't you come in? I want to chat with you. And she had a conversation. She started interviewing me. She says, I have a perfect client for you. His name is Mark. And she introduced me to this gentleman. Now, the funny thing about this is that I actually went to school with his son in a totally different town several years ago. And Mark did not even know that I was a personal trainer, right? So I sat down with Mark. He's a shrewd business guy, very smart, very awesome man. And he started, and we struck a deal right away. Boom. He's going to start with me. Now, that was the first part of this. I had to earn his trust, right? I had to show up. I had to serve at a high level. This was not some gentleman who was just a Joe Schmo from Kokomo who didn't understand business and how this should go in the service industry, right? So I serviced him. And then, you know, it came around to him re-upping. And he says, so let me ask you, what's the biggest package you've ever sold? And I'm like, what kind of question is that? You know, like, do you want to continue? So on and so forth. He asked, what's the biggest package? And what if I bought more, could I get a discount? Now, here's the thing. I wasn't prepared for that conversation. But here's what I want you to know. You're always prepared if you're a business owner. You know that these opportunities, so all I had to do is think real quickly on my toes, and we were able to make that happen. Greg actually was the facilitator of that final sale. Now, over a 12-month calendar year, this was over, I believe, 200 sessions. We trained his daughter, we trained his wife, we trained him. And the cool part about it is that he guaranteed that he would utilize those 200 sessions in 1 year. We went on to train them for a few years. Now, this one customer came from one lead from a strategic alliance that cost me less than $200. You could see the power in that. And now we also not only had created a raving fan because he was telling people at Touch of his massage therapy, Melissa, she started sending us more leads. He started sending us friends. And this was a snowball effect. See, now it's not that easy. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to go find this. I have templates and strategies and scripts specifically now to how to do this more effectively and efficiently than I did back then when I got started. See, so if you would like access to some of these strips and templates and frameworks, all you have to do is maybe see if it's a good fit to work with us. It's really simple. You go to workwithroz.com, fill out the intake form. We'll call you back within 24 hours, get you on the schedule if we feel it's the right fit for us. If you're strictly online, you're probably not going to be the right fit for us. If you're someone who's looking for get rich quick, you're definitely not going to be the right fit for us. But if you're a gym owner, a personal trainer, who has been in the game for a couple years now and is not winning and is not generating an extra 100K 12 months or less on top of what they're doing and living the lifestyle that we design, which is low stress, high profit, I highly recommend you go to workwithroz.com and check that out. So now you know the wrong way and that story of how that happened. Let me share with you what some specific things you need to do. The first thing you need to do is you need to define the individual as well as the mutual relationship. What is that going to look like? What is the value you both bring to the strategic alliance? Once you have your foot in the door, you don't want to you want to make sure it's clear. Clarity is key to this situation. So you want to lay it out and talk about what specifically you guys are going to do for each other. What are the expectations? What can they expect? And here's one key thing. I want you to have a time frame. Don't just say this is forever. We're going to try this out for 90 days. We're going to try it out for 6 months. See how it works for both of us. If it works, great. We'll keep doing it. We can enhance it. If it doesn't work, oh well, we tried something. We move on, but at least we have a new relationship. So that's the first thing. Make sure that the mutual understanding and agreement is set. Set a time frame of how long this is going to work. And more importantly, what are the expectations? What are you expected to do? What are they expected to do? Critical. Outline this whole process. Next thing I want you to do is I want you to make sure that you understand that this is about building value. And do this. Once you build one every quarter, you can rinse and repeat. In a 12-month calendar, you should have anywhere from 3 to 4 strategic alliances willing to work with you and more importantly, speak about how awesome the results you get for your clients and how you've helped them build their business as well. And it doesn't just have to be an exchange of client for client. Maybe you're a great copywriter. Maybe you know email marketing. Maybe you know Facebook. Maybe you know social media. Offer the skills that you have that you bring to the table that are unique and different. See, think outside the box. Too often as personal trainers and gym owners, we're just doing what that guy's doing, copying and pasting. Oh, you know what? Mike did this. Jeff did that. No. Think about yourself as an entrepreneur and free enterprise. How, if there was no one around for you to see, what would you do? This is what I want you guys to understand, the power of strategic alliances. Now I'm going to throw a bonus in here. And this one is getting your doctors, your local doctors to send you leads. These are hot leads, but you got to be really good at getting results, right? I have several doctors who send us leads every single month. How did I do this? First thing, I use my own doctors. That's the first thing. I went to my doctors and I created relationships. They all know what I do for a living. They know how enthusiastic. I got them on my email list. They get my newsletter. They read my content. They see my videos. And then I schedule a time to speak with that doctor. And I make that time very convenient and I make it clear. I don't want a lot of your time, doc. I know you're super busy. But what I'd like is 15 minutes to share with you an idea that I have that might be beneficial for both of us. That's it. You can send in an email, you can call them, you can text them. Then once you have that meeting set, you go and you make sure you're prepared and you knock it out the park. You tell them exactly what it is you want to do for them, how you're going to deliver it, what tools you're going to provide them, and more importantly, what is it in it for them and their business, right? Why should they want to work with you? Why should they put their reputation on the line? And make sure you bring the credibility. Now, one of the little caveats that I do is that when I go into a doctor's office, I try to have one of their patients already as a friend or someone that I know that's in my contact list that I can drop a name and mention, right? Then I make sure after I set that appointment up and they go, oh yes, great, we're going to do this, shake hands on it. I send them a follow-up message the next day, thanking them for their time and the opportunity to work with them. Then I send them a package with all of the materials that they can use to get my message out, to get my referrals into their hands. Now, we have several unique ways to do this at Fitness Business Mastery. We have some cool pads and we have some templates and things. If you're interested in learning more about that, you can head over to workwithroz.com and I can share with you exactly how you can get your hands on some of that stuff as well. But the last thing I want you to do here, after you solidify it, I want you to call up a local eatery. Now, this is another opportunity for you to create a strategic alliance, right, with someone that you work with in your town that delivers food. Send his office a lunch. Remember, first you're giving of yourself, and then you're going to give of your wallet. You remember my story where I shared with you how I got massages for myself and Greg. This is an opportunity to feed the office. More importantly, then when you send that lunch, you call the receptionist. You go, hey, Mary, this is Roz from Metaburn Fitness. Just want to let you know that you can expect lunch for the entire office on us. You don't have to pay a tip or anything. It'll be there at 11:15. Please. It's our way of saying thank you for working with us on the referral program. Dr. XYZ is awesome. I can't wait to see how we can help your patients get better results and live a healthy life. Boom. You send that. Then the next day, you send a handwritten card. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the lunch, Mary. You want to make sure you have that receptionist's name. You want to send her a message. Why? She's the gatekeeper. You're not going to talk to the doctor very often, but the gatekeeper sees every single person that walks through the door. She's going to know Mary. She's going to know Sarah. She's going to know Stephanie. You want to make sure that she becomes your in to that doctor. When you need an appointment with him, she's the one that's going to help you get it. So you want to make sure you solidify the relationship with her and the doctor. This is my special doctor referral campaign. We have actually laid this out inside of Fitness Business Mastery for all of our Kaizen members. If you're interested in learning more about that, just go to workwithroz.com. We're going to share with you just everything we have inside. We're going to cut you heard of buying speed? Well, we cut that in half for you. You know the why you should do this. You know how to do it now. All you got to do is go take some action. I want to see you guys grow low stress, high profit businesses utilizing strategic alliances and the power of doctor referrals. Thanks for watching so much. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. If you're on Facebook, like and share. If you're on Instagram, comment and follow. Most importantly, and if you're anywhere else, share and comment. I want to thank you guys for your time today. My name is Coach Roz, aka The Motivator from Metaburn Fitness and FitnessBusinessMastery.com. Have a great day, everyone. Boom! I'm out.
What's up, everybody? Thanks so much for watching my video here on YouTube. If you enjoyed the content and you want more content on building a fitness business that you love, here's what I want you to do. Make sure you subscribe, leave your questions and comments below this video, and if you really liked it, share it with your friends. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Make it a great day. Boom! I'm out.